Hello students, welcome to Dhaka Secondary School, North Karachi campus, and today this is our 8th class English literature lecture, and this lecture is prepared and presented by Sir Farhan, English language teacher of Dhaka Secondary School. And today our topic is Romeo and Juliet, one of the greatest love story of the world, and this story is written by William Shakespeare, the greatest dramatist of the world. So before revealing the story, first of all I introduce with you the biography and works of William Shakespeare. So here you can see the picture and quote of William Shakespeare: love all, trust a few, and do wrong to none. So basically he was born on 26 April 1564. He was not an English playwright, he was also a poet and actor. He is considered to be the greatest writer in the English language and the world's greatest dramatist of his time, not of his time but still now. And he wrote 39 plays, means 39 dramas, 154 sonnets. Sonnet is a 14 verses poem, and he also wrote 2 long narrative poems. Hamlet, Romeo and Juliet, Othello, King Lear, and Macbeth are his masterpieces. His wife name is Anna Hathaway, and he had 3 children: Susan Hall, Hamlet Shakespeare, and Judith Queenie. Hamlet Shakespeare was his only son who died earlier age, and he died on 23rd April 1616 at the age of 51. So students, this is the biography and works of William Shakespeare. So now I move towards the characters of the story. So here comes the first character of the story, the Prince of Verona. Verona is a city, and Aeschylus is the prince of Verona city, but he is known in the whole story as Prince. So here comes the second character, Paris, a young nobleman of Verona and the relative of Prince, and he wants to marry Juliet. Here comes the first important family of the story, Montague family. Lord Montague is the father of Romeo and head of the Montague family. Lady Montague is the wife of Lord Montague and the mother of Romeo. So here comes the most important character of the story, Romeo, Lord and Lady Montague's son and the lover of Juliet. So here comes Mercutio, the friend of Romeo and the relative of Prince, who was killed by Tybalt in the mid of the story. Benvolio is also the friend of Romeo and nephew of Lord Montague. So here comes the second important family of the story, Capulet family. Lord Capulet is the head of the Capulet family and the father of Juliet. Lady Capulet is the wife of Lord Capulet and the mother of Juliet. So here comes the second most important character of the story, Lord and Lady Capulet's daughter, Juliet. She is the lover of Romeo. So Tybalt is the nephew of Lord Capulet, who was killed by Romeo in the mid of the story. So here comes Friar Lawrence. He is also the important character of the story. He is a priest and a holy man, and he did good deeds in the whole story in order to meet Romeo and Juliet and ends the fight of Capulet and Montague family. Here comes the last but not least, Julius Null. She is the friend and confidant of Juliet, and she is also the messenger of Juliet's. So here comes the story, students. So now I am revealing the whole story in points. So here comes the first point. Basically the story starts from Montague and Capulet's family. These two families are the wealthy and elite family of Verona city. They have long standing fight between them, and they used to fight with each other on little things. Not only they fight, but their all servants also fight in the streets without any reason. And the prince and the citizen of the Verona are fed up with this, and one day Prince makes a law that whoever from the both families fight and breaks the peace of the city will be killed publicly. So after this law, Lord Capulet, the head of the Capulet family, arranges a feast in Verona city, and he calls everyone uh, in the feast, but he does not invite Montague family. But Romeo Montague and his friend Benvolio and Mercutio secretly entered the Capulet feast, and there he wants to meet Rosaline, who whom he loves. But Romeo as meets Juliet, he falls in love with her, and Juliet also falls in love with him. But they are shocked when they come to know that they are from their rival families. But after a while they come to an agreement and they want to marry with each other with the help of Friar Lawrence, and the next day Friar Lawrence gets them married. So Romeo, after getting married, goes to celebrate his marriage with his friends Mercutio and Benvolio. But on the way, he he gets into fight with Juliet's cousin Tybalt. Tybalt kills Mercutio, and in revenge, Romeo kills Tybalt. And after all this drama, the Prince Aeschylus throws out Romeo from the Verona city because he killed Tybalt as punishment. This news makes both the lovers heartbroken. And in the meantime, Lord Capulet, father of Juliet, decides to get her married with Paris, who is in love with her. But Juliet refuses her father, and visits Friar Lawrence in order to come up with a plan so that they come out from such problem. So when she visits Friar Lawrence comes up with a plan, and he tells Juliet, pretends to be dead after drinking the poison which he gives her, and this poison makes her dead for the 48 hours. And after 48 hours she wakes up, and when she wakes up, Romeo and Friar Lawrence take her away from the city, and they will spend their life with each other. But unfortunately, another mishap takes place. Romeo does not get the message of Friar Lawrence, and he thinks that Juliet is actually died. So Romeo comes to Verona in order to see Juliet in her tomb dead. But before Romeo arrives in the tomb, Paris already is there, and when Romeo sees Paris there, he gets angry with him and kills him with his dagger. And after killing Paris, Romeo himself drank the poison and died. And after a while, when Juliet wakes up after 48 hours, she sees Romeo is dead, and then she herself kill herself with his dagger. And this leads to Friar Lawrence that when Capulet and Montague family arrive on the tomb, when they see their dead bodies, Friar Lawrence tell them that we should nip our evils in the bud, otherwise we may face a great loss, perhaps irreparable one. And they promise each other never to argue again. And they put their son and daughter statue in the mid of the Verona city, so that no one can fight with each other after this. Okay students, this is our topic, the Romeo and Juliet. I hope you got the idea. Thank you so much.